I would be surprised that our theme this week is most awkward sexual encounters, but Fred chose it, so I'm really not. Hey, happy Wednesday, welcome to Wasty Wednesdays. And, like, speaking of that, I'm gonna, like, sidebar be hashtag hot hump day. Thank you very much, Rule. This week's theme is our most awkward sensual encounter. Sensual seduction. No, sexual encounter. And, I'm here to recount mine. And let me just tell you that I wish that I could be, like, rich and be like, oh, this happened when I was, like, 16 and, like, still sexually nubile and young. But no, this is actually fairly recently. Fairly recently as in within, like, I think last year sometime or the year before maybe. Yeah, it was, like, early 2013 in the winter. So about last February, let me also tell you that I haven't told very many people about this. Like, I had to tell my best friend about this, in part, so she didn't realize it all happened at once, because it was just so horrifying. But I was sleeping with this guy for a while. Like, I would say like a solid 2 years. Dick too long. He picked me up, and we drove out to a conservation area, and we parked in the parking lot at, like, this is at, like, 2 o'clock in the morning. It is January, so there's snow everywhere, and it's fucking cold. And, so we just started doing our thing in the car. And, like, I was like, okay, like, you know, like, life's good, whatever. And then he chokes me out. And I don't mean, like, light choking, like, oh, like, some erotic asphyxiation. No, I mean, like, actually wrapped his hand around my neck and squeezed. I was choking. Like, choking, couldn't breathe, couldn't do anything. If my face was probably red, and I think it's actually pretty hard for that to happen. So it was kind of horrifying, and I couldn't breathe. Like, it was a problem. And so I'm trying to, like, tell him to stop because I can't breathe. So and then he spits on my chest. And I don't mean, like, a little, like, no, like, full on horks on me. There was a loogie on my nipple. And I really, 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 really hate loogies. Like, absolutely hate them. They make me feel sick and nauseous. So I started to gag and, like, I wanted to throw up. But I couldn't because my esophagus was being crushed by his hand. So my only reaction that I was like, okay, there's only one thing that's going to get me out of this, was to take my hand and punch him. So I gave him a nice swift punch, and he was like, oh man, like, why did you do that? And I was like, maybe because you choked me out and spat on me. So I literally just looked at him and I was like, no, we're done here. Used his shirt to wipe off my chest because, ew. And, got dressed, sat my little ass right back in the front seat, and I was like, okay, take me home. I was like, okay, take me home. So it is now, like, timeline, I'd say about 3 in the morning. And, he was like, okay, goes to start the car, and the car won't start. Because he left the lights on. And, like, it was, like, negative 20, and the battery's just every minute flat. So I was like, okay, here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna take the key out of the ignition, like, you're gonna turn it off. You're gonna turn off the car, and then we're gonna let the alternator charge the battery for about 45 minutes, and then we're gonna turn over the car, and we're gonna be out of here. And he was like, okay, like, whatever. So we're sitting there, not speaking to each other. I'm just playing games on my phone. Like, da-da-da-da-da, la-di-di-da-di, we like to party. And 45 minutes passes, I was like, okay, try it. He left the fucking key in the ignition, so plan did not work. And I was like, god damn it, like, what are we gonna do? It is literally almost 4 in the morning. We are on some back-ass dirt road that, like, nobody's coming by. Like, the entire time we were there, the whole reason we chose that spot was because of the fact that nobody ever comes by, so now we're fucked. And, I was like, okay, well, I don't really know what to tell you because I don't have any friends in, like, that live here anymore. They're all away at school. Sucks to suck. I guess we're walking. I was like, I need to be out of this situation. He was like, no, I'll get my friend to pick us up, or like to come and give us a boost. And I was like, that's really awkward, but okay. And so we're like there, whatever, just waiting. His friend gets lost, takes another hour to come find us. So now it's like 4:35 in the morning. Oh, and he's like, okay, well, my friend doesn't know that I'm gay, so I need you to get in the back and hide. Yeah. And normally I'd be like, well, fuck no. But by now I just wanted to go home. I'm cold. You spat on me. Like, bye. And so I get in the back seat and I lie between the front seat and the back, and I'm covered with a blanket, so I look like a box. Neither of these two assholes know how to fucking jump a car. Are you fucking kidding me? Like, this is basic knowledge. Like, what's the problem? So he has to knock on the window and go, Tristan, you need to help us. So I had to get out from my hiding spot. Like, this is walk of shame times 3,000. And then jump the car. Needless to say, I haven't spoken to him since. So this has been a very long video. I'm a little traumatized, and I'm just gonna go. Like, straight up, I'm just gonna leave. Feel free to stalk me on Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, and Instagram. Don't add me on Facebook, actually, I'm lying to you. And stalk the other guys too, but stalk me more because I'm so fabulous. Look at this hat. And yeah, I'll see you next week. Bye.